Hello, hi Ram. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. So, how's it for you? There was one more student we were waiting, but we can continue today.
Oh,
So,
sure.
yeah, I have been teaching means in Python, full stack development, front end development, many students across the
Mm,
globe. So now, when the Gen AI came into the picture, so we thought to incorporate that and start with it for the trainings and all.
okay.
Uh, Can you let me know something about yourself and what are your expectations before we begin?
So, I graduated in 2023 with a master's in electrical engineering. From
Okay.
then, I did in between I did a contract job
Okay.
as a data engineer. But after that, I've been looking more into cloud engineering kind of roles. So
Mm-hmm.
for that, I did certain certifications like AWS Solutions Architect, and also right now I'm preparing for Microsoft Azure AI Engineer certificate.
Okay.
So with the current spectrum of IT, I'm looking to get into AI engineering as well. I
Mm-hmm.
do have a basic knowledge of Python and SQL, and on the cloud side, I have worked with AWS, Azure, and GCP as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm comfortable with Linux and uh, other OS like Windows. So this is
Oh,
pretty much about my tech stack.
okay,
So
great.
what I'm
Means,
expecting from this course is like
uh-huh.
I want to learn something more of like from the basics of ML engineering until more advanced topics in the AI. I know
Mm-hmm. Means
45 days is a
basically it
short
is
span, but
something,
what yeah,
how much you can cover for new things that you can learn and you can get to know about that. That's your agenda, correct? If I'm taking it in the
yes,
right
definitely.
direction.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, okay, great. So definitely this will help you in upskilling yourself and grabbing that knowledge what you're looking for, that I am pretty much sure and I can guarantee you. And
Hmm.
definitely when if you come with me and we take it together, so it is something you will get to know about the Gen AI, the hype word, generative AI, that
Okay. Mm.
what exactly the things behind the scenes are happening and how you can build certain things while prompting and other stuff, all that, how the thing
Yeah.
behind the scenes engineering is working and all that stuff. Okay.
Hmm.
Definitely, that would be there. Even you said you know some basics of Python, which I
Hmm.
definitely don't know how much you know. Still,
Yeah,
but I will
yeah.
try that 1 week, yeah,
Mhm.
we can have little bit quick overview with the Python and also that it's like a brush up or anything you can think of it. And even with the NumPy and Pandas, so that is
Mm.
you could say core thing that we would be taking with us for our you could say building the things in this space of the AI. AI is just a buzzword
Mm.
that I will definitely say what the things are going behind the scenes and how it's
Okay.
working. So definitely we will be going through them one by one and
Mm.
understanding.
Yeah, regarding Python, Pandas and NumPy, I have worked on like course projects, but I haven't done any real-time projects. So touching
Oh,
upon that would be really great.
I will try if I could do something like that for you, but no
Mm.
promises. Means that is something not a part of this, but still, if I could provide something, I will definitely give it a shot if I could.
Okay.
Otherwise, how the curriculum goes is that definitely we will be giving to understanding, core. Core means how there are different functions, different variables, and
Mm.
how you can manipulate the data that is coming. So that is something we definitely focuses because we assume that other person might not know about it. But
Okay.
as you are saying, you have little bit idea and you have worked, but you haven't worked. So I will think and I will try my best if I could incorporate something for you with
Mm.
this. If I will tell you something about, let's take about this AI, means this buzzword and everything,
Mm.
there are two factors are there. One is this research part is there, and another is
Mhm.
application part. Okay. The
Mm.
research part is all the mathematics, neural networks, all the ML, means it is all about that mathematicians and all that you could say theoretical part. Then comes our
Okay.
application, the real world business that comes into
Mm,
the picture and which allows you to, create more business. The actual, you could say, application or the business use case that you can provide. So that
mm,
lies in this area. And what
okay.
we will be focusing more is on this yellow box, which
Okay.
means more we will be focusing on the practical
The
aspects.
application part. Yeah. Mm,
Yes, on the application side, because
mm,
we are not researchers. We are not the
mm,
one who is creating the equations or generating all that neural networks. That is someone has already built. We have to use those LLM models and we have to build something fruitful. So our
mm,
agenda would be this part. Little bit we will be touching on the mathematical or some ML side, but most of the
mm.
part will be on our focus would be let's see how we can build something. That would be
Okay.
the more agenda where we will be focusing. Okay.
Mm,
Uh, if I will give you in a short glance, AI means artificial intelligence. Means what is
mm,
it? It is just simply that we are having a machine and we want machine means what? A software that we want to be as intelligent as a human so that it
mm,
can think like a human, understand like a human, act like a human, or make decisions like a human.
mm,
So that is our aspect. And when we talk about ML, machine learning, it is nothing a subset of AI. AI is a big umbrella under which this ANN, neural networks, ML, all of that comes into the picture.
mm,
So machine learning is basically that I have some data, let my
mhm.
software, let my machine learn from it. That is the thing. So here then comes Gen AI. That pretty much we all are hearing a lot about this one word, Gen AI.
Mm,
So this generative artificial intelligence, which means generating. There is some
mm,
data from which we have learned. Now we will generate some new info from that data. That is
mm.
our Gen AI. Nothing much. It's just, you could
Okay.
say, playing with the words. They have given the names,
Mm,
but that names are self-descriptive themselves.
mm.
That is the thing about the Gen AI part. Now,
Okay.
again, we there are buzz that only Python is the one, but even JavaScript nowadays is getting a lot of hype and things that many modules and everything compatibility are coming with other languages. But still, Python is the
Mm.
one who is leading the race. So we prefer to go with the Python itself in this part and working with
Okay.
it. Okay. uh, there are a lot of things that we would be trying to understand that how LLMs all this are working internally means there's one back propagation credit, these all are basically nothing but the you could say the algorithms behind the scenes
Okay.
that are working, just which I have listed. I was just things that we can see and work with it, that we
Mm,
have training the models and then using the TensorFlow you can check. Means it is one thing that you have some handwritten data set, you train
mm,
a model and you give certain picture to it and then it tries to recognize. It is something very much similar that teaching a child that this is a
mm,
dog, then there's a black dog, you are teaching that child that this is also a dog, then some another dog came into the picture, this is also a dog. If dog is sleeping, that is also considered as a dog. So child gets that patterns, and next time when he sees dog in some another way, then also that child is able to recognize that, oh wow, this is the dog.
mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is how it works. Now further over here, if we take it ahead,
Mm,
there are many things, means data set loading and this many of the algorithms and lang chain, lang graph, means many of the things that we will be covering. The topics names are over here, which I will definitely not overwhelm you initially. Means what are Hugging Face,
mm,
MCP, brags. most
mm,
important part that has to be seen over here. This is something that we will be
mm,
definitely going through, and many terms we will be using throughout our journey of this Gen AI part. Let me take you a very interesting thing about
mhm,
this Gen AI, generative AI, correct?
mm.
Generative
Yeah.
artificial intelligence. Then what it is? It is, if I tell you in very simple language,
Mm.
predicts next word on the basis of data available. I have
Okay.
given you data, which is enough that you are training over it and working with it. Okay.
Mm,
Uh, Now, your system, that model which you have made, it will be
mm.
doing what? It will learn from it, and then it will be now next time
Generating.
predict it, the things.
Mm,
Hi, my name is. If in one time you say Rakshata is my name and then it has
mm,
worked, then next time it will understand the things for you.
mm.
That is the beauty of this thing. It is nothing, just you could say a function or some software is there which is just predicting the next thing for you. And the
Mm.
more precise and the more you could say the good prediction is, the more is better your model. Whether it is your
Okay.
chat GPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, these are nothing. Just these are the transformers, if I would say,
Mhm,
or generators in very
mm.
layman language, who are just doing what? These are just predicting the next token for you so that you can
Okay.
take this stuff and from the available data you can just provide the things. That
So
is it.
token is any character or word, right?
Yeah, right, correct. Even something
Okay.
like this, it could be taken. Let
Like
me,
a
means
comma
if,
or full stop.
see, if you are writing, let's say, what is, okay,
Mm-hmm,
your name,
mm-hmm,
or, okay, now it will understand that, okay, what is your name? Some question has been asked to
mm,
me, let's say your chat GPT model or something. So now it will learn that it will now try to replicate or try to provide you the thing that what I have to give to my as my output. It could also say
mm,
you that something like this. Hi, I am, let's say, J. This
mm,
complete sentence doesn't come at once. There are many predictions that it will predict H. Then it says, okay, let me give I. It will make me high. Then I will say like this. So it is not tokens or the words all depends on your model. That you are
okay.
treating HI as your one token or you are treating H as your one token. It all depends on how you are training your model or how you are structuring your model basically.
Mm,
That is the thing. And on that, it is all based
mm,
in this manner. If I will tell you little bit, see, we will come back, but still, just for the, you could say, a little bit spoiler.
mm-hmm,
OpenAI is the company that gave us GPT.
mm,
Okay. Now, GPT is what? Generative pre-trained transformer. Now, see the
mm.
thing. AI was what? Generative artificial
Shell
intelligence,
intelligence. Mm,
and it gave me
mm-hmm,
generative pre-trained transformer. So basically, my GPT, that chat GPT, from there I have just taken the word GPT. It is
mm.
a generative pre-trained transformer. There is a transformer
Transformer.
which is pre-trained and it is generating on that training.
Mm,
That is the thing. It is something like best analogy is you have a car company, you are a car company, like Tesla
mm-hmm,
is there, Hyundai, Honda.
mm,
You named your brand as car itself. That I have X car
mm-hmm.
of brand car.
Okay.
like that, this OpenAI came into the first frame that GPT, that is what a Gen AI is, all the models are. They named that word itself as
After
their
GP.
models.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they have done.
Okay.
GPT is my LLM model, and Chat GPT is that someone, a agent who is talking to that model, it became Chat GPT.
Okay.
This is the thing.
So basically, ChatGPT is like the interface between the model and.
Yep, that I have created a interface that will talk to my model. Model will respond me back and it will give me some output.
Okay.
That is it is. If I will tell you some history, this was here.
Mm-hmm.
In 1970, 80, we were having data. We
Mm-hmm.
have the power of decision making using Allen tuning. The 1990 to 2000, machine learning, deep learning came, where AI was
Mm-hmm.
self-learning, means it was gradually the starting period where normal people were not indulged in that part.
Okay.
Then we came with the in 2020s with these transformers. The transformers are what? This Gemini, GPT. These started,
Mm-hmm.
you could say, take their first step in the market. Now, by
Okay.
23-25, we have a very full-fledged models that are capable of doing a lot of things for us. That is the
Mm-hmm.
part. Obviously, the market size is gradually increasing a lot. If you
Mm-hmm.
see the stats, let me. In 2023, it was 13 billion, which increased to almost 22 billion in 2025.
2025.
Now, much more market expenditure is expected for us. That
Okay.
is the thing. If we further come, some of the working concepts are on four things. ANN, okay, that is
Mm-hmm.
a artificial neural network. Then there are certain core techniques that are there, and
Mm-hmm.
then JAN is there, and diffusion models are there, way is there, variation autoencoders. So what happens
Okay.
is we have ANN, which is you could say the first thing before transformers. These are the mathematical reinforcement of biological brain, means something like we are depicting the things a little bit like our biological brain itself. That is what our assumption is, the representation. Why it is not showing it properly? Okay, I will see that later. Then they are having activation functions which decides whether to send a signal or not, means complete depiction of neurons of our brain. Universal approximation theorem is there, and it tells that how sufficiently large neural network can approximate our functions. Basically, we're working on the neural networks. Neural networks are what? Your
Mm-hmm.
methods, your functions. So on those we are working, and then there is some approximity that works. Then there is this gradient descendant propagation, means again for the optimization. If you have learned about that back propagation theorem,
Mm-hmm.
algorithm is there, that you first come forward in some, you could say, presumption. If it is not
Mm-hmm.
correct, you propagate back, correct it, then come again. So all that things happen in this thing. And
Okay.
again, the probability takes a huge role over here, because that prediction of tokens and everything that we are working with is nothing but your probability, that we decide that which word or which token that we are providing, who is having the more probability at that moment. That is our thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then further, we use reinforcement learning, human feedback. If you have seen, sometimes ChatGPT says, which response do you like? One or
Yes.
two?
Mm-hmm.
It is saying that it is learning from our responses. If I say that this is not right, you are not giving me right answer. So it learns from that, and next time it will improve from its mistake.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is the thing. Then come some 10 core techniques that are their transformers, the heart of GPT. In
Mm.
actual inside, it is a GPT, is a transformer basically. As we see, generative, pre-trained transformer.
Transformer. Mm.
Then we have diffusion models. Gen is there. It is like a generator which creates the
Mm-hmm.
fake data. Nowadays, the fake Instagram profiles are there, all AI model
Mm.
based like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have diffusion models which are for our images. We have DALI, we have
Mm-hmm.
Mid Journey, Stable Diffusion, means it all refines the things step by step.
Okay.
Then we have variative autoencoders. So these are AI generated human images that
Images.
we are seeing a lot nowadays. Then
Mm.
neural radiance fields are there that which is used for our 3D images and even for our VR and gaming purposes. So for that
Mm-hmm.
purposes, we have all those things. If I would summarize it, it is little bit overview and certain you could say our initial understanding that what actually things are about to come and previously what they were,
Mm.
basically. So that is the thing. Many more things are about to come in the that are planned in the course. As I said, that we would be focusing more on the application
Application
side.
batch. Mm.
Right. That is a goal.
Okay.
So for today, this was it. Means I do not want to keep the demo a lot. Great. Half an
Mm.
hour was
Yeah.
something that was planned. And so that to give you certain overview and certain, little bit gist and all that stuff of the things
Mm.
that are there in this domain space.
Okay. So, Akshita, in the syllabus Satish sent, I have seen that it's only phase one.
Uh,
Hello?
phase one means?
Yeah, in the core syllabus he sent, there was like a note that it is only phase one of this course.
I will check that.
Do
I
you want?
guess I want to, I have to check it that what has been shared with you.
Mm,
Let me ask
drop
one.
it.
Mm, 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 mm.
I can drop it. Drop it here. Hold on.
This one has been shared with, okay, have you, Python Gen AI training course content?
Exactly. Yeah, that's the one they shared it with me.
Okay, let me see. I gone through it, phase one. Okay, let me. This is the one, I guess.
Hmm.
Correct?
Yeah, that's the one.
Actually, no, no. What happened is they just copied my thing. It was something was taken from other. So just
Hmm.
ignore this phase one part.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah. It was actually I shared them in some another format because it
Hmm.
was something else was also incorporated in that one. So just they copied and used here. So do not worry
Okay, okay,
about
bro.
this.
Yeah, I was just trying to get the overview of what to expect in the 45 days.
Mostly, you can expect that with the Python, we will be learning about this frameworks, LLM models, how some
Hmm.
databases, the excuse me,
Hmm.
will be used, and little bit definitely Docker is also expected.
Okay.
Hmm.
And how about uh, capstone projects? Are you planning on doing any at the
Definitely,
end of the course?
between the course itself, there will be a lot which you will get to know.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So is it like one-on-one or group course?
Depending upon, as we were expecting, two, three students more, but I guess they have got occupied with some work. It will be
Okay,
a small niche group if it will be,
okay.
otherwise, mostly two or three people in this.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. I hope
Yeah,
all clear.
yeah, that should be all from my side.
Yeah. Thank you for your time. Hope to see you in the
Yeah, yeah.
classes. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
Bye.
bye.